Hey everyone, welcome back to RideZoneBikes. Today we've got something special lined up, a full and detailed look at the brand new 2026 Honda Ruckus 350. This one's got the scooter world buzzing. And for good reason. Honda is taking one of its most iconic, rugged, and minimalist rides and giving it a major performance and style upgrade. If you've ever loved the raw, industrial vibe of the original Ruckus but wished it had more power, more tech, and more long-distance capability, this could be the perfect evolution. Let's break down everything you need to know about the Ruckus 350, how it looks, rides, performs, and whether it's worth its expected price tag. At first glance, the 2026 Honda Ruckus 350 keeps that unmistakable stripped-down, skeleton frame design that's made the Ruckus line so recognizable for over 2 decades. It still looks raw and tough, like something that could handle both city streets and gravel back roads. But when you look closer, everything's been refined. The frame itself has been strengthened with new tubular steel reinforcements to handle more power and torque. The welds are cleaner, and the lines more intentional, giving it a mix of rugged utility and urban sleekness. The LED headlight setup is modernized, still round and minimalist, but sharper, with integrated daytime running lights and a narrower tail light. Honda's design philosophy here seems to be evolution without dilution. They've kept the soul of the Ruckus but added the muscle and polish it's always deserved. Under the seat, the biggest upgrade of all, the engine. The 350 badge marks a massive leap from the old 50cc base model. We're talking about a likely 329cc liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine tuned for both quick city acceleration and confident highway cruising. Power output hasn't been officially confirmed, but insiders hint at somewhere around 28 to 32 horsepower. That's not superbike level speed, but for a scooter this light, it's plenty to make it zippy, responsive, and fun. The transmission remains automatic CVT setup, but reworked for smoother throttle response and quicker acceleration. Expected to hit 60 miles per hour in around 7 seconds and cruise comfortably up to 80 miles per hour. That means this isn't just a city commuter anymore, you can actually take it on highway rides without feeling underpowered. The handling also gets a big boost. Honda has revised the suspension with thicker front forks and dual rear shocks, offering better travel and damping. The wheelbase is a touch longer to improve stability at higher speeds, and the wheels themselves have been upgraded to 13-inch alloys wrapped in wider tires for improved grip. The braking system finally catches up with modern expectations, a full hydraulic disc brakes at both ends, with ABS available on the higher trims. These changes make the Ruckus 350 feel planted, stable, and far more confident when cornering or braking hard. For anyone who's ridden the older, lightweight 50cc version, the difference will feel night and day. Riding comfort has been refined too. The seat is broader, slightly higher, and uses denser foam, making it far more comfortable for longer rides. The handlebar position strikes a nice balance between upright control and relaxed cruising, while the footboard area is flat and roomy. There's still that open frame aesthetic that allows tons of customization, but now Honda's designed the chassis with built-in accessory mounts, so adding luggage racks, panniers, or storage compartments is easier than ever. It's clearly a bike designed for riders who love to personalize their machines. Technology-wise, Honda has finally brought the Ruckus into the modern age. Gone are the analog dials, in their place is a crisp, fully digital LCD display showing speed, range, trip data, and even smartphone connectivity in higher trims. Bluetooth pairing for navigation and call alerts add some convenience without cluttering the interface. Lighting is all LED, from the headlamp to turn signals, giving it a futuristic yet utilitarian look. There are even optional USB charging ports and underseat storage lighting, small touches that make daily commuting smoother. Performance on the road is what truly separates the Ruckus 350 from its predecessors. That mid-range torque gives you immediate throttle response, great for darting through traffic or pulling out of tight corners. The CVT has been tuned to deliver smooth but assertive acceleration without lag. The scooter feels solid at highway speeds, and even when you push past 70 miles per hour, It doesn't wobble or feel unstable, something you could never say about the old Ruckus models. Fuel efficiency is expected to hover around 65 to 70 miles per gallon, depending on riding style, which is impressive given the jump-in power. Now, let's talk price, because this will be a key factor for most buyers. Early reports and leaks suggest that the 2026 Honda Ruckus 350 will launch in the US with a starting MSRP between $5,999 and $6,299. That places it firmly in the mid to premium scooter category. For context, the smaller Ruckus 50 still sells for around $2,899. So this is a big leap, but it's also an entirely different machine. The Ruckus 350 isn't meant to be a simple city runabout. It's designed as a versatile commuter and light adventure scooter with real performance credentials. Considering the tech, build quality, and Honda reliability, that price point actually feels fair, especially if they deliver on the performance promises. So what really makes the 2026 Ruckus 350 stand out? First, its personality. There's simply nothing else that looks or feels quite like it. The open frame structure, minimalist lines, and military-industrial vibe still scream individuality. Second, its new powertrain transforms it from a novelty to a true everyday machine. You can ride it to work, take it on a weekend trip, and it'll handle both worlds easily. Third, customization remains a huge part of the appeal. It's basically a blank canvas for riders to build their own look and function. Honda knows how passionate the Ruckus community is about modding, and this version gives them more flexibility than ever. The only downsides might be the price and slightly heavier weight compared to older Ruckus models. Fuel efficiency, while still great, won't match the 50cc versions. And for purists who loved the simplicity of the original, the 350's added electronics and complexity might feel like overkill. But for riders who've always wished the Ruckus could do more, this model is a dream come true. All in all, the 2026 Honda Ruckus 350 feels like a bold evolution. It's not just a scooter anymore, it's a small motorcycle and spirit, wrapped in the iconic Ruckus DNA. It blends power, practicality, and unmistakable character. If you've ever wanted something that looks rebellious, rides confidently, and carries Honda's legendary dependability, this might be the one to watch in 2026. That's our full breakdown of the new Ruckus 350. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is this the right direction for Honda's most unique scooter, or should they have kept it simple and cheap? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned here on RideZoneBikes for more deep dive reviews and first ride impressions as soon as the Ruckus 350 hits the streets. Ride safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.